how's Hayley doing?
She's doing incredible. They're back on tour. They're almost done with it. They've got the last few shows this week. I'm going to go back to LA and go support them in those last few shows, and it's great.
Love your short hair.
Thank you.
You inspired me years ago, but I never did the chop.
You know, I have had every color, cut, style you could think of, but when my hair is short, that's when you know I'm like feeling like my like most authentic self.
Ooh,
so,
what era are we in right now?
My era is, I don't know. Just
the Eras tour is going on.
I know. You know, I actually just wrote a book, so I'm like, that's like my book era, my author era, actually.
Amazing. Wait, tell me about this book.
It's coming out August 13th, which I'm so excited about, and it's a fiction novel, so it's actually different than what people would imagine, but it's very much my story, so I'm very excited.
Okay.
Without giving like all of my personal details, but all of the same themes of what I've gone through in the last 4 years. So.
Wow,
yeah.
That's going to be a good read. I'm excited for you.
Yeah.
I mean, you've done Broadway. Now you're an author, music, and you're doing. Tell me about being back. What is it like?
It's incredible. And you know, last year was my first season as a host. I've danced on the show, I've judged on the show, and hosting, and to be back hosting again, you know, everybody asks, like, what's my favorite role that I've done, and it kind of is just an evolution, and I think there's such a responsibility of, like, mother energy, of, like, holding the show with Alfonso, you know, like, we're the parents, like, making sure our kids are, like, good, and, you know, and just, it's about the show as a whole versus, like, what can I do, and what can I offer? It's like, what can we do to support the show and the betterment of the show? So
I mean, 33 seasons, it's unbelievable.
Unbelievable. I can't even believe it. And, you know, it's so cool because I have people that I meet to this day that are like, oh my gosh, I was watching you when I was 6 years old. And I'm like, you know, and they're grown people now. Like, that's crazy.
It's wild. You've grown up with the show.
Yeah, and like, you know, to be a part of people's journeys at like pivotal times in their lives, whether, you know, it be a celebration moment or, you know, losing a grandparent, and knowing that they watched that show together, that we got to be a part of something that was really
My grandma loves
monumental.
it.
I know.
So, hey,
yeah,
it bonds us.
It really does. We've been around for a while, and we're very grateful, and we don't take it lightly. So.
And you get to share Dancing with the Stars with your brother, being on the show. How much do you love working together?
You know, we've worked together on and off for our entire lives, and somehow we always come back together. And, you know, the fact that he's judging and I'm hosting, but also, you know, this is my chosen family, you know, Carrie Ann and, you know, Bruno and Alfonso, and then, of course, all of the dancers and the crew. I mean, I've been working with this crew since I was 18 years old.
Wow.
And, like, it's family.
It really is.
It really is. And
Speaking of family, I have to ask, how's Hayley doing?
She's doing incredible. They're back on tour. They're almost done with it. They've got the last few shows this week. I'm going to go back to LA and go support them in those last few shows, and it's great. It's amazing.
She's so lucky to have such a great support system and family around her.
You know, we all are. I mean, it's even though, you know, I'm a degree of separation removed from it, I mean, even just feeling the support from strangers, you know, that have been praying for her. I mean, I feel it, let alone how much she feels it. So thank you to everybody who
we
prayed
admire
for her.
her strength.
Yeah,
so thank you. Well, enjoy today. You look beautiful.